Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of our mini Let's Play of Cosmoteer. We're going to start this episode by making some changes to our ship. So to do that, first, we go into the build repair mode over here. We get this building view. Oh, I'm in blueprint mode, which I don't want to be. There we go. We're going to be in regular edit mode over here, and we can look at our ship. Now, the game's, we can unpause the game. We can run the game while we're in this mode. It's perfectly fine. I usually, will pause it when I do this, so I don't have to stress out about too many things happening simultaneously. You can see we actually don't have as much crew as the game currently suggests. It figures we probably need 9 to properly keep everything stocked up. And I'm planning on adding some extra engines over here, so I think we're going to want more crew in general just to be able to run more power. So we're going to be making a few modifications pretty quickly to the ship here. So we've only got the one crew quarter, and I want to expand on that. Now, the crew quarter has some limited positions where doors can show up. You do need the doors to be able to go through areas. You can't build doors on the bedside because they are blocked by the beds. That kind of makes some amount of sense. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting a couple of crew quarters that kind of flank the reactor here, because a lot of what your crew does is grab stuff from the reactor core and bring it to the various bits that need power. So what I'm going to propose is this. I'm going to go where the 2 storage bays are. That's where I'm going to put my crew quarters. So I'm just going to click here to move this back on both. Then, oh yeah, it won't let me move the crew quarters. I can go into blueprint mode, which will allow you to do temporarily invalid changes, but we'll do it in this sort of live edit mode. It's going to be fine. If I go and tell you, and we've got different sizes of things, we'll build the full crew quarters. We're going to rotate it this way. There we go. And then I can, well, again, I was going to say, move this. I think it deconstructs it and rebuilds it somewhere else. That's why it wasn't valid for a sec. And then I think what I'm going to do is put storage where this crew quarters was. Like that. There we go. I think that's going to be good. So we're going to get crew quarter, storage. We get 1 extra storage, the extra crew quarters. We're also going to make sure there's a door leading from this bunks directly into this reactor. And yeah, that's not valid there, which is too bad. But yeah, it's okay. They can go into the reactor and then come out from there. And then, yeah, we need to make sure that people can access this. And I think what I'm going to do is give us a little bit more reverse thrust over here. What's nice about the small thrusters is they do give you the thrust instantly. But I think what I'm going to want is a full thruster facing backwards over here to be able to give us a little bit more reversing speed to keep range away from people who might be trying to close in with maybe a shorter range weapon. So let's start with just this over here. I could cancel at this point. It's gonna be okay. So we are going to be purchasing an extra 14 coils, so I don't have enough coils to finish the job, and that is going to cost me 3,100 space bucks over here. They'll probably call them credits or something in the game, I'm not sure, but we'll do that. So if I unpause, this work will begin. And so our own crew will move around. They'll go through the airlock, so now they're in their spacesuits doing airlocky things. And again, if I'm short on any material, we will be buying it from the station, and the station will also be providing these little drones to accelerate things. It's very convenient to do your work near the station, but you can modify your ship anywhere as long as you've got the raw materials. And yeah, we can go back over here. I could start moving around, but I wouldn't want to do that. And we can see the work take effect. We actually might want a couple more thrusters for forward thrust over here because we will be heavier, but I wasn't sure what I'd be able to afford, especially since we do need the coils to make this work. And then we have more capacity for crew. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to signal the station and tell it, hey, I would like more crew. So there we go. We spent a good amount of cash hiring the rest of the crew as well. So now we'll have 12 crew, which will let us probably be a little bit more consistent with the power generation. Just in case, yeah, we'll do a grab. But I think anything that got loose was going to get grabbed anyway. There you go. So we got the 3rd cargo bay, the extra crew quarters, a little bit more reverse thrust. There we go. Oh, and the other thing I can do is I can turn in my mission. So we're going to hail the station. Right over here, we got this mission. Give me an extra 2,000 bucks, 5 fame. You notice I have some fame from just doing combat. I didn't get any fame from turning in the delivery, but I got some fame from the combat. We'll get a little bit more over here. Fringe system resistance reputation, that goes up too. Cool. Excellent. Mission complete. New ship in place. Let's go kill some more baddies. Let's go over here. And accelerate speed. Chicka, chicka. And again, it'll drop the speed excel, and you can see we're revealing more of the map. Ooh! Ooh, there's triple pirates over there. I'm going to give them a wide berth. There's no way our current ship can deal with that. No way whatsoever. We're going to have to make ourselves substantially more beefy before we take that on. All right. This might be the pirate for this. Yeah, actually, I think the star here tells us. Again, we're going to engage within a cloud, so visibility is going to be a little bit limited. We're going to pause once we've got vision. Oh, I like this thing. Looks cool. Small hyperdrive. We got a reactor core there, which seems like it's probably the easiest to take. So I think if we do this, and on this occasion, I think we're going to want to go and engage from this side, if at all possible. And we probably won't have enough lateral motion to actually avoid it. This one doesn't have a disruptor. It's got laser blasters, so this time our shield actually will work. You'll see it will start to decay. And then you see it needs more power, but we have extra people to feed the power into this thing. Hope we're not getting too close to these other pirates. That would be bad news. We might be forced to run without our bounty here. There you go. Reactor is done. There we go. I think this is a little... Oh, that's a dead person. I think some of them might survive, depending on where the damage is. But not in this case. So let's grab this. Stay away, please. Oh, we'll also salvage faster because we got some more peeps, which is nice. Again, we wouldn't expect the very early game combat to be all that difficult, and so far things are going pretty well, which is great. Have I lost battles? Oh yeah, so many times. And the enemy ships tend to target your reactor as far as I understand it, so ship design can be heavily influenced by where you think they might target, and building up armor and various things like that. We didn't take any damage. Our repair is not in red. We took no damage here because our shield was effective. That's why I really like this class S. It's very nice for that. And we've got enough cargo capacity to easily grab everything from this vessel. Lovely. Now, I definitely don't want to tackle that triple ship over here. I think we're so close to the station, we should definitely go and just sell... Is that a single? I don't know. Let's just keep going. Okay. That, hail. And turn in this bounty. And we're going to sell everything we've gone and collected. There we go. Gotta wait for the trade to finish. And everything's got to physically happen. There you go. EVA is done. Great. So let's head over this way. Do another fight. And one thing is, if you've got a ship that you like, you can save the blueprint. And, oh, hello. Oh, you got a star as well. Oh, clear asteroid field. Okay, there are two baddies here. Can I engage just one at a time? I'm going to do a safety save. This is going to be fine if I can manage to just fight one. There we go. Oh, we're going to fight outside the cloud this time. So we'll get a little bit more vision. Bam. We got here, Fanged Fighter. Oh, it's got the cockpit there and no armor up front. Okay. Little laser blasters or shields should be good. This should be a really good engagement for us. We're just gonna go straight up ahead. Burn through that. Nice. We took no damage. Where'd that Hulk go? There it is. I might want to go... Okay, it's far enough away. All right, let's attempt to salvage this real quick. Okay, yeah. Person's away. Cleared pirates 2 of 2. Okay, there is still an opponent around, but... Good. All right. Normal speed. Let's go and see about chasing that other one down. But it may have just been a roaming pirate rather than being attached to anything. Or it might have engaged another vessel as well. So again, I can mine this stuff. But let's just go and boop another dude over here. Whoa. Oh, why am I still on max speed? That's not good. And a second person is joining the party. You know what I think we have to do? I think we may have to bail here. We got the safety save. No guts, no glory. Definitely target the reactor core. Let's go off to this side, and let's try to see if we can keep some distance, especially with the other one here, but it is engaging. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, that guy died, which is great. Engage this reactor core and see if you can hit from over there. Definitely face your shield forward. Yeah, we took a little bit of actual hull damage. Yeah, see, the reverse thrusters are helping keep some distance, which I think is good for us. You know what? Why don't we just plow straight down the middle? Actually, yeah, change of plans. We can take out their cannon. There we are. And then the cockpit is right behind it. Oh, there's another red blip coming. Also, we have someone EVA'd. I wonder if someone got, like, shot out into space. Oh! The Cleptier is helping. I've never seen AI help like this before. Oh, I think, hold on, that's not another ship. That's my EVA'd person. Which I think will eventually make it back. We're gonna go back and pick this up in a second here. I guess they might have been shot out to space, but I probably left the other salvage job too early. There we go. Come over here. You can lose crew through combat if they get hit. Oh, yeah, we're at A of 12. I might have left too many crew behind. Or it's possible I didn't wait long enough for all the crew to get on from the space station. That can also happen. Oh no, we took tons of damage. Oh, we lost this gun. So anyone who was in here would have died. Okay. That probably happened when we sort of got hit by the angle there. When the second ship joined in, we got hit from an angle, lost that gun, lost that crew in there. Again, everything feels really real. It's not numbers and percentage chance where things happen. A component was physically blown out, which caused us to lose that person. And some amount of firepower. Let's collect as much as we can over here. If for some reason I actually can't pick up anything, but I can, because it won't let you flag if there's not enough inventory for it. I was gonna say we could just slap down another cargo hold because it just takes metal to build. We could then tear it up later if we didn't want it, but we could go and do in-place stuff. While I'm here, I could also be doing something like, you know what, let's go ahead and mine that. Sure, why not? Try to get a little closer here. There we are. Mine that. Speed up. Good. Yeah, we got lots of cargo capacity. Let's do some more mining on the way. Only one accessible. So we could add a mining laser, but I really like the fighting. Sulfur asteroid. I mean, it's here. I don't know if it's as valuable. Now, here's the other thing, right? So what we're getting here is raw materials. This isn't the stuff that we build ships out of. But one of the things you can do in your building screen is there's a production category over here, which is literally manufacturing. This game is not just a spaceship game. It's also Factorio. We can build something that processes iron, raw iron, into steel, or raw copper into coils, or I think copper plus coils into hypercoils, maybe something else, and so on and so on and so forth. We can get a whole manufacturing thing. In fact, and I don't know for sure, but I'm actually wondering if I might be able to build my own static refinery. That's not even a ship necessarily, but that I could just go to and transfer resources and have it process things for me. I actually don't know what's entirely involved in that, but all of a sudden I'm starting to feel like I'm playing, are we playing the X series now? Is that what we're doing? The amount of flexibility in this game, again, right now, and people say like, all right, after, maybe about 20 hours, the content starts to feel the same. I think this game is going to be the sort of game when as it continues to develop, is going to become one of these kind of forever games, like a RimWorld, a Factorio, a Dwarf Fortress, where there's just infinite amounts of stuff, and then you build your own fun with it, and maybe get more missions and this and this and this. But right now it's just great. Again, we could get more speed if we threw some more. I love how we can resize this view. Actually, I hadn't noticed that until just now. That's crazy cool. Boom, boom, boom. I'm tempted to just start building a secondary ship, just so that I can keep using this one for now until the other one is ready to go. So, we cleared the asteroid field. We dealt with this fugitive bounty. Excellent. Oh, okay, this mission, danger level 2, defeat 2 pirates at once. Again, it's very scary when you're fighting more than one thing. What can we do to make our ship tougher? Well, I think we need to make it substantially bigger here if we want to do that. I'm wondering about entering blueprint mode so that we can make mass changes without things coming into effect. Or again, I am wondering about just starting another ship for a little bit, doing as much as we can with it, and then moving on from there. Or I could be super lazy, and what we could do is just load a blueprint. Assuming we had enough money to pay for everything, and assuming everything's unlocked. Actually, that might be the thing, is we might just want to unlock some blueprints. Heavy blaster. Disruptor's quite good. If we run into anything with a shield, just having access to one disruptor on our ship's quite good. Heavy blasters. There you go. Mining laser, ion beam. The beam stuff is crazy what you can do with it. Standard cannons. Can also start fires, which is a whole other thing. Oh yeah, missiles, nukes, mines. Black battery, large shield generator. Ooh, that's quite expensive. Hyperdrive we can live without for now. Control room. Oh, can I not even build a control room right now? I've got one on my ship, obviously. Maybe I can build something else already. Moving walkways, allow crews to move faster, only one direction. You can build big ships. Medium reactor core. I'm actually wondering if what we should do is wait until we can afford... I mean, we can technically buy the medium reactor core, but I don't know if we'd be able to build a ship out of it. But I'm wondering if we do this and then use that as sort of the basis of our design. Yeah. And then here we go. Manufacturing as well would be great. And then, I mean, we can do a mining thing. Manipulator beam, 16 roof-mounted tractor beams, collect resources, boost flying crew, single crew control up to 4 beams, so we can probably salvage stuff faster. And then some of it gets a little bit duplicated here in utilities, right? Manipulator beam we just saw, mining lasers on the weapons, tractor beam, pulls and pushes ships and large objects, sensor array, explosive charge to intentionally break ships apart. Okay, I think the idea is, I do like the idea. I'm going to unlock the medium reactor core, but we won't start building yet. I will go and just sell everything I've got on me. We're going to do another couple of easy kills is what we're going to do. Oh, I also need to refuel my crew. Some of them may have died. There we are. Refill that, wait for this to finish. I mean, even the space station is physically, you know, present and rendered, you know, and operates. Let's go. Just wait for all the EVA stuff to finish. There we go. Okay. Done. Let's eliminate a random bounty over here. Thank you, autosave. I still know there's like 2 or 3. Oh, there's an unknown signal right here. What is this? Oh, a random carbon asteroid. Well, you know what? If we can mine some of it, sure. Let's do it. We're physically pushing this asteroid around. There we go. All right. Back to bounty hunting. And I don't have anything to process carbon, so we'll just be selling it raw, but that's fine. There we go. Oh, asteroid there is another question mark. Ooh, is that? Oh no, okay, can. I was gonna say, is that an incoming missile? I'm actually tempted to just target the cannon first. Take out its ability to hit us. We can get around back. If it decides to turn and run, its cockpit is super exposed. But yeah, it's not gonna. Now we'll just have to do the long, slow shooting. But yeah, I'm happy we targeted the gun first. There we are. And select all this. Oh, you see here how it's not selecting everything? It's because I don't actually have enough inventory to grab everything, because we're annoyingly full of carbon. But let's go into our build mode, and in place, because we do have access to enough steel plates. We don't have it on us, but presumably there's enough around us So we're going to do that. Has to build at least one door, which takes one coil as well, but it took care of that for us. There we go. If we do this, it'll use the surrounding material to build this. And then once this gets done, we can tell it to go and do this. We can, again, you can set the cargo to specify certain goods. So you could have it set to, you know, prioritize more expensive stuff or whatever. What if our ship moves slower if we have more stuff on it? That would certainly make sense. Okay. There's still some stuff out there, but I might not be worried about it the same way. Oh, actually, it didn't. See, we've got a bunch of empty spot. It must just be raw steel. You know what? I'm wondering if it does prioritize by that. Oh, there's not enough metal in the area. We've got 15, we need 33 more, and there isn't enough. Okay, so we'll just go and turn this in as is. Ignore some of the question marks, we'll get back to it. Once you've got close enough to, like, spot a question mark, it stays on the map. I mean, we'll still have to go and explore it properly, but... Alright, not B, I want N for the comms. There we go, turn in the fugitive bounty. And yeah, if we are going to build, we'd rather build before we sell. I am actually wondering about tearing this down. Maybe I should do some modifications to the ship as is. Now, one of the tricky parts with the build, though, is your crew needs to be able to reach areas. So let's say I want to add some extra guns on the outside over here. Our crew currently couldn't walk there, although maybe we could do a door through the engines. That's possible. Well, let's see here. Weapons. Did I not unlock some weapons? Oh, sorry, energy weapons. Yeah, not projectile weapons. Yeah, okay, that would work. I think the idea of a single disruptor in case we run into someone with a shield is pretty good. Ideally, we'd like some point defense for dealing with missiles. But yeah, let's do that. And I would like to do heavy laser stuff, but I think right now just another regular laser over here is going to be the way to go. Let's do that. And then I think I would also feel better with some armor wedges on the outside over here. Now, we've lost some symmetry, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this and this. Protect us a little bit from one of those flanking moves. I mean, there's no armor defending here. People shoot down here. Our guns and our engine here is pretty vulnerable. But I think that's going to be a good idea. I am wondering about selling this and maybe adding an extra engine to the back. In fact, maybe... Okay, I've got enough money here. What I'm going to do... So that's still operating, which is great. And a hail. I'm going to get the slightly larger engine. Blueprint, propulsion, large thruster. Unlock this. Boost thruster. Varianted large thruster that can inject raw plasma directly into its combustors or powerful but short-lived boost. Okay. But I'm going to do this. My plan is going to be to put it here. Yeah. Yeah. So this takes longer to spool up. Oh, I guess I can sell the carbon because it's not used for any construction. I mean, I'll sell everything else that's on me as well. But yeah, let's sell all the carbon. There we are. Fast forward. Watch this go. Sell that. I interrupted the construction here. Oh, because I think I screwed up the trade. Yeah, I replaced one trade with another. And then now we've got a few loose things. Let's make sure to pick that up. And I will sell these. Okay, so we've got more firepower. We've got the extra little armor on our sides too, which is nice. Now, people are still mostly going to target straight down the middle. Actually, you know what might be a good idea? And we do still have the shield, though. You know, we were fine. I was going to say, I could add an extra layer of armor to the front. You know what? I think I will. I'm going to move these out. I'm be a little confused. Let's do it this way. Again, I don't think there's a move so much. I think they deconstruct and reconstruct anyway, but you get all the material. But we're going to do this. What's the hotkey for this? Control comma. Oh, that's not that convenient. Let's add a second layer of armor over there. There we go. I'm going to feel a lot better about this. A little bit more armor than before. More firepower, more forward thrust, which is mostly just for convenience. It's not going to help with the combat that much. We'll go ahead and hail this and sell the rest of the stuff that we've got on us. The Hyperium. These enriched uranium sells really good. All right. We don't have a ton of cash anymore, but I think we've done some very good things. Just waiting for the EVA to finish. We could probably handle some scarier problems. So this asteroid field here, we need to defeat 2 pirates. They may or may not be clumped together. Hopefully we can still take them one at a time. There you go. Let's close in on this guy. And yeah, so the larger engine that we added in to the back over here takes even longer to sort of spool up, but gives us more total speed. Maybe less maneuverable per combat, but I don't think it matters here. All right. Hello, Lux. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to shoot directly forward into your reactor core. And yeah, some things are being EMP'd a little bit with our disruptor, but a little bit more gunplay. No damage taken. Excellent. Hang on. Hit this recall crew immediately. Did I leave someone behind again? Oh, let's mine this and then see what happens. Or salvage this. I think I accidentally grabbed this. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, and then what's nice, you can just right click on the contact here. Again, the quality of life in this game is wonderful. I can just right click on this, like this indicator, and it will target the contact properly for me. So this is a good case for us to, first of all, target the reactor and then try to do this. And we'll try to keep like at max range. They could probably still close on us. And then we'll try to get the angle, which actually I'm realizing at this far range, we're probably, because of the degrees we have to work, it's probably going to be that much harder to do the rotation. That's fine. There we go. Dealt with. Get a little closer in here and salvage. Oh, I think it was Alt to cancel. Yeah, there you go. I want to prioritize the ship parts first, because these are all going to be more valuable than just some raw sulfur. There you go. Now, I could mine out the sulfur since I'm here. But no, I think what's going to happen is, since I'm here, I'm going to go over here. And yeah, having this shield component is great. If you don't start with a shielded ship and you do plan on going to combat, I think getting shields early is a good unlock. Maybe you have the blueprint unlocked, or maybe you have to pay for it. Either way, adding some shields to your ship's pretty good. And in fact, I think what we're going to want is, we're going to want a couple of like overlapping shields perhaps as we develop our ship further. Right, another fight here. So yeah, we're doing all this within one system right now. We can go to other systems. Just make sure to hard target the reactor. Although I think that is still the default. I think if we don't do anything, it does target the reactor. Again, that's definitely what the bad guys do, so it might be the same. And we don't have enough to grab everything. Though again, maybe I add some more cargo? I don't know. Again, it impacts our ability to fight. Well, it impacts our mobility. But I could do it temporarily. There's loose metal. Why don't I use the loose metal to build? In fact, we'll build a slightly larger one. We'll drop it down there. It'll use the stuff that's nearby, and then we can just tear it up afterwards. There we go. Cargo hold is built. So get out of build mode. Tell it to grab more stuffs, which is mostly going to be metal. Again, I think the grab tool does actually prioritize things based on cost. Yeah, we got a little bit of a lopsided little hangar down there. It works. And again, if I wanted to, we could go into a mining setup and just build up reactors and things, which would also be quite cool. All right, let's go back to Malala Station. And again, we can click on this. Again, the quality of life in this game, phenomenal. As we click there, it zooms us over there. There we are. We got some question marks, but no, we'll just head over. So we can see our speed, 93 meters per second. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let's engage right away. We don't have much space left. Although again, oh, as a pair. I mean, we could really put ourselves to the test. Interesting that this one appears to not be moving. Oh, and 3. You know what? I'm going to officially declare that too many. I think we're getting to a good place for another cut. What I'm wondering about is I would like to do a big swap. Like, I would like to, if we've got enough money, unlock some more powerful blueprints. Again, we might need more power gen, because right now it's suggesting we probably want about 2.2 power gen. We're currently at 1.5. So in combat, the reactor might be having a hard time keeping up. Mostly for extended engagements, because it does, like, stockpile these little yellow blips, right? But if we drain it all because of shields and gunplay and stuff like that, then keeping up might be difficult. That's all it's sort of suggesting. We could probably run with a deficit on the recommended power and be fine. So we'll turn this in, we'll turn that in. We're at 40 fame, which is nice. Yeah, so let me put a cut in and give it some think about what I might want to do. I'm still thinking if we get a new reactor or we want to do some basic change, it might be easier to just build a new ship, start working on the design, and then tear up the old one and do that. Oh, I am very curious. Hold on. This cockpit. Okay, I can build a cockpit. You're right. The other thing is command center. Okay. This cockpit gives us 50 command. And you can see here, the ship cannot be controlled if its weapons, thrusters, other systems use more command points than it has available. So the ship has a command limit, which is over here. And that's also why if your cockpit gets destroyed, your ships get disabled. Now, you can build 2 cockpits. You could go with redundancy if you wanted and have more command available. You know, double the command available. So if you were to lose one cockpit, your ship would still be available. I don't know if that's really viable, because at that point I think you've got other problems, and then you've got this whole redundant system that's not doing much most of the time. I think mostly as you build the extra cockpits or the extra command centers, the control room, which is presumably just bigger than the bridge. I think you can make really massive ships in this. I mean, again, if you look, I don't know how you get vision inside of this, because we had vision, but now we don't, of the inside of the space station. Well, maybe it was when we ooh, that's a cool looking ship. Wow. Wow, that's really awesome. I like how they also build in some armoring to protect these thrusters. I don't think the ship has any guns. Well, it might have like side launching missiles or something. That's possible. But yeah, it looks like we get visioning these things as the crews move around. And it's probably when we hired stuff that we had temporary vision. That seems fairly likely. Anyway, I'll put it kind of here. I'm going to think about what I might want to do for our ship redesigns, which is why I'm not selling all these goods right away, because if we're going to be making stuff, we might want to do that first. So, folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.